Howdy everybody. So this is just an intro, I guess. I recorded a shop tour video yesterday and then edited it. It took about an hour and 10 minutes after it was all edited. And then YouTube would only allow me to post a 15-minute video. So anyway, I narrowed it down to just the grinding bench with the belt storage rack. That's really what I wanted to show you guys, is the belt storage rack, and also my Vise holding system. So enjoy that, and I'll kind of post chunks of the entire shop tour coming up, I suppose. And there you have it, and here you go. Alright, so you can see right up in here, there's a barrel hinge. Right here, 1x3 that goes all the way out here. Another barrel hinge right here, and a 1x3 to come across. These gussets are off of part of the Jeep project that I built them and then had to change them, so I figured they look cool up there. But you'll get the idea here in a second. Just rotate this whole thing, swings this way, right? And also it is wide enough for 2 sets of 2-inch belts to go across. There's that. And on the back side, more belts. What we're gonna do is swing everything out. And it swings back this way. So when you're grinding, you've got access. Again, this is I hang my powered respirator on this, my leather apron here. This is all wheel storage, small wheel holder. This is a grinding jig. I've tried it 3 or 4 times and just really do not like using it. Work table holder, 4-inch wheel, and then this, you kind of see it slotted down here. It'll slide back and forth, but you can either wrap the belt around this and out, or around it on the bottom, and then I've kind of chamfered this edge here. You can see a little bit. Run the belt over the top of the wheel and then underneath this, and that kind of allows me to get in there and clean up the plunge lines, and I can watch it because it's on the bottom. Yeah. So magnets, you can see I slotted that out on the mill and epoxied in a neodymium magnet, and but it's oak, and it got kind of swole up from all the water every time you dunk it. So I ended up making this one out of aluminum. And I epoxied some, well actually I CA glued. I epoxied the rare earth magnet underneath, and then this is just a chunk of rubber, gasket material that I put on there, and it holds very well. Power strip, air nozzle. This is what I hang my Fordham on when I'm using it. Metal pegboard with this, that, and the other back there. Bunches of clamps, and if we look back behind, see, well, maybe there's a whole bunch of clamps clamped up behind there as well that are hooked to the stop. There you go, it's hooked to the stop for the back of these. VFD. And what I've done with this VFD is I think it's a 24D, 27D, I don't remember. Comes out of the VFD and goes into this barrel switch. If you look, it says belt off disc. So belt goes here. We'll turn it on and runs the belt grinder. Right? Off. Then we want to go over here. Disc. And start it, and then it's running that. off for them. So I use feathering adhesive, and it's dried out, so it came dried out, so this came off. But and this is the Nelson disc, so you can change quickly. And anyway, it goes from that box over there that goes to belt to disc, comes over to this box, same switch, same type of switch, and from vertical to horizontal. So vertical is obviously the vertical. We'll switch it to horizontal, which is this one, and I'll turn it on. There she be, running. And both of these, so I built a mount, just had a channel, welded it to the bottom, drilled the holes, bolted the motor up, drilled a hole in the base of the table here, and that goes through. Also, you can hear, I'll run the VFD speed up, switch it off. It's also reversible. So this, I believe I got from, man, I think USA Knife Makers, but I'm not sure. I think it's Cool Tools. And this is the disc that came with the rest here. Also bought the, but then I put the Nielsen disc on here, put that disc there. These are both 1.5 horsepower motors. On the belt grinder, come around this side, I've got, let's get the light up here. There we go. So it's a Reader Products. Anyway, there's the website. It's all aluminum, and people were concerned that the arms would wear out. No trouble there. Although this folds down as well, horizontal or vertical. The way they came up with holding this is just really crappy. Anyway, 2 horsepower Baldone motor there. Flat platen, again, wheels for hollow grinding or shaping, whatever you want to do. The hinge I replaced. I got a full length hinge. They had 2, look like screen door hinges almost. Really flimsy. I'm still going to redo the mount some way, make it better. I added this, which is a glass platen, because this was starting to wear. The one that came with it was steel. My dip bucket, I guess is what I call it. I put on this, just built this little simple hinge like this, so it swings back and forth. It's also height adjustable. Right here with this indexing bolt. Although I found I really have never adjusted its height. I set it right there and it's fine. When I'm grinding steel, I just put it right under and it goes straight down, and I can usually dunk it. If I'm post heat treat grinding, I'll be grinding this side of the bevel coming this way. I'll dip it, and then I can just swing it over here. This bevel, dip it. Just a little faster than reaching around or whatever, trying to make everything stay cool. These are very cool, articulated light with the magnifying glass, and I put it on this side when I'm going this way, and I put it on this side when I'm going this way. And also that is really nice to get a better look at what you're working on if you need to, or pulling splinters, metal splinters out of your fingers. That helps a lot as well. Let's see, what else do we got on this grinder bench?
So I put this cabinet in here that holds these drawers. Sandpaper grinding disc or grinding belt grease. Do a couple different kinds. This is from Combat Abrasives. It says average abrasives are tied together, pretty much the same thing. You probably recognize that. Looked at it a time ago. Don't use it that often anymore. Feathering adhesive, that's what I attached the sanding disc to. The plates with, both of those. Sanding disc, this one is just a piece of sheet metal. Got this, both these, all these from Nelson, with some cork with a back just to make it soft. I don't know how that works, I haven't used it yet, but this is, you see it says bevel. So we've got a 1 degree bevel, so you've got a long blade that comes across, it doesn't catch on the other side before you iron it. Anyway, so go back right, of course not. Sandpaper. 120, 220 goes, I think, up to 1200. Need to get some bigger ones, or some finer ones, rather. This is just a polishing finish. Nothing really the carbide tip hole saws and some wire wheels.
Them. Foot control. 3 or 4 hand pieces. All that stuff. Say hi, Groot. What are you doing, Groot? Huh? Go away. Go on. Alright, that's a bunch of fabrication projects. Oh, okay. That's what I kind of wanted to show you guys. So this, I'm going to put you back on the stand here. Okay, so this is just a plug, and you can see here's the indexing bolt. What I've got is a piece of DOM tube, and I actually had to hone it out a little bit to make the welded seam tubes fit. You can see this is a, maybe you can't see. You're not going to be able to see in there. Anyway, this is just a welded seam tube. I welded a cap onto this. So now you've got a hole here with the sleeve. And quickly, here's the little knife maker's vise I made. And it just goes right in there. You can see like that. It turns around, whatever. But this indexing bolt, see how this works? Now it's cranked down. You could move it if you really yank on it, but yeah, and then that's loose, whatever direction you want. I also have
big vise. Again, lock that indexing bolt down. Put that in where you want it again here. So you can move it around a little bit, but it holds very well. Whatever you need to work on. I've got a buffer, 2-sided buffer. I've got another bench grinder with a 2x36 belt and a descender on the one side of it. I've got a knife maker's vise. I've got drill press vise in there to scrap small stuff and working on it. And basically, all you gotta do is make these plates right here and weld a chunk of 1.5 inch welded seam on it. And you can mount whatever you like to it. My old welding bench, I've done that off to the side. It worked awesome. This worked okay. It just sticks out quite a ways, but that's a small width bench. So anyway. And again, this is just a plug I put in there so you don't have a hole in the top of your bench while you're working. Quit running into stuff, doggies. Go to bed. Alright, so there's that. And, yeah. Oh, well, I'll swing you guys over here.
because I think, yeah. So you can see this and this, and this is a tracking wheel.
I'm sure I got this from Oregon Blade Makers. Tracking wheel and a 6-inch by 2-inch contact wheel. Fortunately, I ordered this from Sunray Corporation, and I needed this recorder. This goes onto my surface grinder, but the width I forgot, so I'm going to have to get my lathe going. Chuck this in the lathe, and machine a recess on both sides of this, so that I can get this is 2
inches wide, and that's maxed out there. And this is let's see if it'll focus. Focus! Come on! Anyway, this is the arbor that goes onto the surface grinder, and I'll show you the surface grinder here in a minute. To convert my surface grinder from using hard stone discs, or wheels rather, to 2x72 belts. Now I know that it's not as accurate, but wow, will it be much faster, because running with those stone wheels it takes a long time to get everything nice and finished, surface finished. A lot longer than it would with a belt, and well, I've got lots of belts, so set you back and I'll fold this belt storage back in on itself to get it out of the way.
Alright, well that's it. That's all I can fit, but please like, subscribe, comment. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I only got the one, and I'll catch you all next time.